Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the #1 show in cryptocurrency. It is a great day. It is 11/11. Make a wish if you're watching out there, guys. We got the dark MAGA hat on today because last time I streamed, Joe Biden, or someone that we thought was Joe Biden, was running the country. I guess he still is, right? Someone's still running it. But we have a new president-elect, Donald Trump, the most pro-crypto candidate in the world. So with all that being said, Bitcoin just hit an all-time high of $84,000. So, Mr. Thomas, can you cue the music?
Got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to.
We got to pump it up. 84K, get that energy up. 11 a.m., but we got to pump it up.
Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up.
You got to pump it up.
Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know?
Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Don't you know?
That's how we got to start it, guys. We hit $84,000 per Bitcoin. What the is going on? Can we curse on here? I don't have my co-host today. I don't know where Rodney is. Can we curse on here today, guys? $84,000 Bitcoin. Someone just said 85. There's no way. If there's an 85, we're close. Let's pull up the screen real quick, guys. Let's get into it. $84,000 Bitcoin. We are in price discovery for Bitcoin, guys. This is absolutely insane. We started the morning at $79,000. Holy shit. Up 6% on the day. 84,529, guys. We're all witnessing this together right now. Price discovery for Bitcoin. This is an incredible day to be a cryptocurrency investor. I honestly can't believe this shit right now. $84,000 Bitcoin. The word of the day is vindicated. Vindicated, guys. We went through hell and back together. We went through FTX, Terra Luna, Celsius, Voyager. A lot of you guys have been with me since then. A lot of you guys have been with me from the beginning. We had an incredible bull run in 2021, probably one of the best bull runs that we've seen in a long time. And then the worst bear market. People are saying the worst bear market in history. And we stuck through it. We stayed the course. We stayed positive. And now we have an $84,000 Bitcoin. Put some 85,000s in the chat, guys. Put some 85Ks in the chat. Chat, put some 85Ks in the chat. Let's see what we can do. I want to see an 85,000. We're going to play the song again if we get an $85,000 Bitcoin. This is wild. This is actually wild, though. 84,566. Holy shit. Holy shit. And there's one man to thank for this. Jake Gagan. I'm just kidding. Donald Trump. Donald Trump, guys. I was in Japan shooting a vlog for Near. If you haven't seen it yet, it's pinned to my Twitter account. But I was following the election. It was actually better because I think it went a little bit late here in America. It was the next day there. I woke up all day covering it. Trump won by a landslide. The first president in history, which this isn't that big of a deal because I don't think any presidents were going to own crypto in 2020, 2016. But the first president in history to own cryptocurrency. The first president in history, and I mean, I've never even launched an NFT project. Trump has launched multiple NFT projects. I've never launched a cryptocurrency project. Trump has launched a cryptocurrency project, World Liberty Fi. I don't know how good it's doing, but he's still done it. Speaking at the Bitcoin conference, Donald Trump says, when I win on day one, I'm going to fire Gary Gensler. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Donald Trump is going to fire Gary Gensler because it looks like Gary Gensler is going to get the boot. He's going to resign, I think, in December. He also said he wants to bring Bitcoin mining back to America, which I think is great. He also said he wants to make America the hub, the capital for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, because he says if we don't do it, someone else is going to do it, like China. Donald Trump has just absolutely great people in his corner. He has Eric Trump and Donald Trump Jr., who are degens. He's got JD Vance, who was one of the first investors in Avalanche. And crypto's pumping. Do we get an 85K Bitcoin? Oh my God, we're going to get it. We're going to get it. What happened to Rodney? Rodney is driving home right now. He was in Virginia, so he'll be home today. He'll be back on the stream tomorrow. He will be back on the stream tomorrow. And we're back. We're going to be shooting every single day, guys. So also happy Veterans Day to all of our veterans out there. You guys know that we respect our veterans more than anybody else. Without them, we don't have a nation. So salute to all of our veterans. If there are any veterans in the chat, guys, drop a comment if you are a veteran. Everyone in the chat will say thank you to you guys if you are a veteran. So shout out to all our veterans. Guys, we're going to get an 85. I think I need to play our music. I think we need to play Pump It Up to get to 85K. This is insane what's going on. 84.8. Holy shit. $84,822 for one Bitcoin. Literally 2 years ago, we had a $16,000 Bitcoin. I posted, so I bought a full Bitcoin at $32,000. It was on the way down in 2022. So many people were shitting on me like, dude, I can't believe you would buy a full Bitcoin for $32,000. It's going to go lower. I'm like, it's going to go lower. Of course. Yeah, sure. But the chances that it goes higher is much, much higher, guys. If you are joining us, oh my God, we're ripping 84,836. Fuck it. Play the song. Play the song.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up.
Come on, 85. It's going. It's going. It is going. We're going to see it together right now.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up.
84.9 for the first time in history, all together on the stream. Give me 84.9. Give me 84.9. Who's selling right now?
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up.
You got to pump it up. Adverse effect. No more pump it up. We dumped it. We dumped it. You got to dump it down. As you guys know, the stream cuts out at 11 minutes. I'm not doing my push-ups today. I did work out this morning. I'm a little bit jet lagged. I woke up at 3 a.m. But God, what a great day. What a great day to be a cryptocurrency investor. Doesn't it feel good? Let me know, guys, in the comments. How do you feel today? Let me know. Seriously. How do you feel today? How do you guys feel today? I feel so fucking good. I feel so happy to be back in America. Once Trump won, I was like, wow, we're going to return to some normalcy here in America because it was getting so wacky. It was getting wacky here for a while. Like, I was having talks with Rodney. I'm like, dude, if Kamala wins, like, I might have to move to Dubai. Like, I don't know what's going on in America. And right now that Trump's in, don't you guys feel good that Trump won? Not even only for Bitcoin, but like just to return to some sort of normalcy, right? I mean, our borders are going to be closed. Do you guys see the borders are? He disappointed. I have some clips I want to share from him in a second. Tom Homan, I believe his name is. The guy is hard. Like, if you're a cartel member, that's not who you want running the border. You want Kamala running the border. But, you know, just all the crazy shit that was going on, the lawlessness. And I saw it firsthand. I lived in San Francisco during COVID. I was there when they said, hey, if you don't get a vaccine, you can't go get a cup of coffee at Starbucks with your mother. That was the first red flag for me. First off, they locked us down for, I think, 9 months. We couldn't go outside. If you went outside without a mask on, you got a ticket. People would yell at you. And I took my mom out to a Starbucks in San Francisco. We walked outside, right? Didn't touch anybody, didn't talk to anybody. Go in to get a coffee, and they're like, hey, do you have your vaccine passport? I'm like, I order the coffee on the app. Give me my coffee. They're like, you can't come in. I'm like, what are you talking about? So I got out of San Francisco, went down to Orange County, California, which voted red, the only city on the coast of California to vote red. But I just saw firsthand what was going on with the drug epidemic, crime, homelessness, the border, all the crazy shits that's happening with the genders, right? Women in men's sports. It got a little wacky. Tampons in the men's bathroom. I just went to Minnesota. If you guys didn't see my reel that I posted, I went to Minnesota. I had a layover there, and there's fucking tampons in the men's bathroom. Pull that up. Can we pull that up? It's on my Instagram. There actually wasn't tampons in the men's bathroom. I planted that there. I planted it there. There wasn't tampons there. I was actually super disappointed. Edgar's gonna be squatting today. Half of the U.S. Democrat celebrities are moving to North Korea. Yeah, what's up with all those people saying that they're going to move? Are they still going to move? Everybody's happy. Nice hat, brother. Love this life. People are fired up. And we're going to be talking about a strategy here today. I will say, so the Wi-Fi is going to cut out in a minute. You guys have push-ups. I don't. I'm on the stream today. But we will be talking about a strategy, exit plans, my thoughts. And I will say that pretty much if you guys have been watching this live stream for the past 2 months, you guys know better than anybody, but everything that we have said pretty much has come true, right? Pretty much to a T. With October, we said October is going to be a bullish month, which October was shitty for 28 days. And then the last 3 days turned around. I think we had I think it ended up over 10% of the month, which is decent for October. We said November is going to be bullish. I even went out to say that for the presidential election, whoever won, it didn't matter. We're still going to be in a bull run. Crypto's going to pump regardless. But if Donald Trump wins, we're going to see all-time highs. I think we were at like a $68,000 Bitcoin on election day. Now we're at 84,000, which is wild. Let's take a quick look here at the charts too. 84,706. And I still do think that even if Kamala won, I would say that the crypto markets would have dumped. They would have dumped, and then they would have started to pump again. So even if she won, you know, she's obviously not the best for cryptocurrency, but I think that the market still would have recovered pretty nicely, regardless of who won. But Donald Trump won, the most pro-crypto candidate that we've ever seen. Guys, it's going to get wild. It is. I'm telling you right now, it is going to get wild. We've been here since 2021. We're veteran Degens. Yeah, we've been here. Yeah, this is my third cycle, and I've never been more bullish for a cryptocurrency cycle because we now have a man in charge of the country who loves cryptocurrency. I don't think that we can say that enough, you know? Like back in 2017, I was very excited. Trump was in office. You know, he's good for money. He wasn't speaking positively about crypto back then. You can't blame him. Not many people were. 2020, Joe Biden in office, COVID was happening, crypto was still pumping. But now you have someone who's saying, hey, we are going to send crypto to all-time highs. Let's go ahead and play this play this video. This is when I went to Minnesota, guys. We had a layover, and there were some tampons in the bathrooms. Minnesota, and I have to see if the rumors are true, if there are really tampons in the men's bathroom. All right, so walking in the men's bathroom here in Minnesota, you can see we have the urinals. This is a men's bathroom. Here's my stall. Let's take a look. And oh my goodness, there are tampons in the men's bathroom. And you know what? Might as well grab a couple of these in case my nose bleeds on the airplane. All right, guys, we just landed in the great state. So there were actually tampons in the men's bathroom. There really were, guys. There really were. I didn't know what to do with them, but sometimes when I go up 30,000 feet, I get nosebleeds. So I grabbed a couple just in case. Gigacycle's here. What's up, Gigacycle? Astro Magnus says we're so much better off with Trump. I agree. Can anyone explain to me how Kamala is in debt after the elections, 20 million? Well, it's probably because she paid her staff $500 million. Isn't that ridiculous? Like Trump paid his staff $10 million. She paid her staff $500 million. They just misappropriated funds. I mean, beyond belief. But the one thing that I love about Trump is, first off, Donald Trump won the election fair and square. He won it by a landslide. All of the blue states, all the swing states that they thought would potentially go for Kamala, they went for Donald Trump, right? The blue wall up north went for Donald Trump. But I think the reason that he won is because he really appointed a dream team, right? He had Vivek, he had Tulsi, he had RFK, he had Elon Musk, he had Tucker Carlson, he had the Nelk Boys, he had Aiden Ross. And towards the end, he had Joe Rogan, which was one of the biggest endorsements and I think swayed a lot of young voters to Donald Trump. But he ran a perfect campaign. He won by a landslide. He said all the right things. And I think it's amazing because now we officially get to get back to some sort of normalcy here in America. That's the word, normalcy, right? Common sense. That's what it's all about. Not all this crazy woke, let's all fit in together shit, DEI. Look, I'm all for hiring people who are of any color, any race, any ethnicity. I think it's good, but hire the best person. Same thing with accepting students to Harvard and Penn and all these universities. Bring in the best students. Don't say, no, you can't come into our school because you're Asian and we have too many Asians. Say, hey, we're going to take in the best students. So I'm very happy about that, guys. I think it's a great day in America. And obviously, cryptocurrency pumping. The Wi-Fi didn't cut out. What's going on? Did we fix the Wi-Fi issue? I think Bitcoin, guys, fixed the Wi-Fi issue. So anyways, here's Bitcoin, $84,703. This is an all-time high for Bitcoin, 84.8. ETH, how about ETH ripping as well? 32% on the week. ETH is now back up to $3,200. I really do believe that ETH is extremely undervalued here. Extremely undervalued compared to Bitcoin too, because what we saw last cycle is when Bitcoin hit all-time highs, ETH was hitting all-time highs as well. And we did have an all-time high, or not an all-time high this year, I guess. $4,000 ETH happened back in March. Not much was happening for ETH. I don't know what was going on. I guess maybe because there's other competition, right? Solana, Avalanche, there is a lot of competition for ETH this year. But it's nice to see ETH moving very, very well. But when you zoom out, like, you have to understand, Bitcoin hit an all-time high. ETH should be above $5,000 right now. So even a $3,200 ETH, when my friends are saying, hey, what should I buy today? ETH is still a good buy for me. Solana's very, very close to all-time highs, ladies and gentlemen. Solana's at 218. I got to give a special shout out to my guy, Colby Wright. What up, G? How you doing, G? Good to see you, GM. My guy, Colby Wright, who's one of my good friends, he was I say this respectfully, Colby, if you're watching this. He was a little bit crazy. He was the guy that was screaming at you. When Bitcoin was $6,000, he was my roommate. And he was telling me to buy as much Bitcoin as I can. But he did it the wrong way. He was yelling at me. In 2021, he says, Jake, buy as many Solana tokens as you can. I bought as many as I can. I think it was 2020, actually. And Solana is currently at $218 per Sol. All-time high was at $249, I believe. $250 on 11.6. So Solana's close to its all-time high. This is why ETH should be, the all-time high for ETH was 4,900. ETH should be 4,000, 4,500. That's why I say it's undervalued. But Sol is going to be a ripper. I mean, this chart just looks incredibly bullish, guys. I do see a world where Sol is trading, a conservative guess, and this is not financial advice, just my personal opinion. A conservative guess for Sol for me is $600, and I'm not surprised if it goes above $750 per Sol. So although Sol is near an all-time high at $218, I still do believe that Sol is going to absolutely send this cycle. XRP, the number 5 cryptocurrency. XRP hasn't really done much, but we have some other ones to talk about first. BNB is going to be a sender, all-time high, $700. It's almost there at $628. Holy shit. Dogecoin's up 104% of the week. Dogecoin is up 104% of the week. It's up 30% of the day. On the month, Dogecoin's up 189% on the month. It was trading at a $16 billion market cap 1 month ago today. Now it's at a $47 billion market cap. If you've been following my content, you understand that I've been saying that Doge will be the first meme coin to a $100 billion market cap. Looks like it's going to be there. Looks like it might happen faster than any of us thought. Does Elon Musk play a huge role in this? Absolutely. Elon Musk, I mean, they're starting the Doge, which is the Department of Government Efficiency. Elon Musk is going to be talking about Dogecoin. I made this prediction months ago, years ago, actually. I said Elon Musk will implement Dogecoin into X, into the tip features, into the payments. I still believe that this is true today. He loves Dogecoin. I think Elon is Satoshi Nakamoto. I mean, I don't want to say for sure, but I think that there's a high chance that Elon Musk is Satoshi Nakamoto, and he's pushing Dogecoin so heavily because Satoshi Nakamoto wouldn't push Dogecoin so heavily. But I think that someone put out a tweet the other day saying, since Elon Musk endorsed Trump, or since Trump won the election, Elon Musk's net worth has risen by $300 billion, or maybe 300 million, whatever it was. It was a lot. And I would say, no, it's probably way higher than that, Elon Musk's net worth, because he probably owns such a massive, massive, massive portion of Dogecoin. So shout out to Dogecoin. Shout out to our guy, Slum Doge Millionaire. The guy literally, his story is incredible. Slum Doge Millionaire, I was just in Japan with him. He literally took his entire net worth and put it into Dogecoin back in 2020. The dumbest thing you could ever do, and I've told this to his face and he agreed, took out credit card debt, loans, everything, all of his stocks, put into Dogecoin, 150K, turned it into $3 million. Didn't sell a dollar. He didn't sell a dollar of Dogecoin. Wrote it from 3 million back down to like 500K or something like that. And now he's got about $1.5 million again. So shout out to Doge, our guy Slum Doge Millionaire. I'm sure he's feeling very, very, very happy today, but definitely something crazy to do. Cardano, holy shit. Cardano's up 60 cents. Wow. That is huge. That is huge. XRP hasn't really done much. Cardano up to 60 cents. So when we were last streaming, guys, Cardano was at 32 cents, 34 cents, 35 cents, 36 cents. I go to Japan, I come back, it's up to 60 cents. This was one token that I remained bullish on. Now, here's going to be something interesting to see. As you guys know, I've been shitting on Polkadot. I haven't even checked it since I got back. It was at $4. We'll check in a second. But Cardano, look at this. On the week, Cardano was at 32 cents a week ago. This is insane. This is actually insane, guys. Cardano was at 32 cents a week ago. It's up 84% on the week. And look, when we go to the yearly chart or even the monthly chart, like it was at 32 to 34 cents forever. I mean, for the yearly chart, it was at 34 cents since August. So me and Rodney have been streaming every day since August. It's been at 34 cents. And then all of a sudden, literally on the week, on the day, when did this happen? This happened on the 9th. So 2 days ago, it was at 40 cents. And now it's at 60 cents today. So Cardano holders like myself are smiling. It's a good day to be a Cardano holder. Guys, if you haven't yet, make sure to retweet this video. The Wi-Fi is working. Bitcoin's pumping. We're going to have all-time highs for Bitcoin. We just did. I think we're going to get $85,000 Bitcoin on the stream. Shiba Inu is up next. Not really doing too much, unfortunately, for SHIB holders, although I do think that SHIB will be the number 2 meme coin. At $16 billion market cap. It's hard to compare SHIB to Dogecoin, but SHIB was at a $10 billion market cap for a while. So Yeah, it's up to a $16 billion market cap. It's up 64% of the week. So I shouldn't say it's not doing too much. It's just not doing Dogecoin numbers. But then again, how can you do Dogecoin numbers? Brendan Gagan in the house. Brendan, how we doing? This is one of the largest XRP holders. Brandon, you should have just bought Pepe. You should have just bought SHIB instead of holding XRP. Now, I still do believe in XRP. I think it's going to do very, very well. Just not really doing too much now, but it still has a $33 billion market cap, so we can't really talk shit. Wow, something that's very surprising here. Tron not doing anything. Justin Sun, what are you doing? The Binance cabal is not pumping Tron. They're pumping $10 million market cap meme coins. We'll talk about that in just a second, but this is actually very surprising. Tron. So look, on the year, so Tron launched their meme coin ecosystem, Sun Pump, and it went from 10 cents to 16 cents. But in the past week, while all this is happening, 16 cents to 16 cents, only up 1% of the week. On the month, only up 1%. So Tron not doing too hot. Not sure what's going on there. Toncoin as well. Nothing going on for Toncoin. Still at $5. Been at $5 for a long, long, long time. I mean, this is shocking. This is interesting, especially when you have tokens that are below it, like Avalanche, up 43% of the week. You have tokens like 𝗖𝗢, up 71% of the week. You have tokens like Chainlink, up 40% of the week. Oh my God, Polkadot, up to $5. Okay, Polkadot's up to $5. I'm about a 5x away from being in the green on Polkadot. I bought all my Polkadot at $25, $20. I thought it was a good buy because it ran up to, what, $50? But I wouldn't be surprised, like we saw Cardano pump, Giga pump out of nowhere. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Polkadot start to run as well. And Pepe was at guys, Pepe, easiest buy in the world. I mean, let's just look at the charts. A month ago, it was at a $2.3 billion market cap right here. I was saying I'm buying as much Pepe as I possibly could. And now we're up to a $5+ billion market cap. So if you listen to us, you would have 2x'd. Don't listen to us, though. We don't give financial advice. We just talk shit. What up, Big James? Big James in the house. We're going to make America great again. I think it's already great. It was already great, but it's going to get a lot better. So guys, it is just a great time to be in cryptocurrency. And I want to congratulate each and every one of you guys that has been with us, whether it's today is your first day in cryptocurrency, whether it was last week, a couple months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, whatever it is, every single person should be in the green today, especially if you're buying the top altcoins. And oh my God, here we go. Pull the screen up. We're going to have an all-time high for Bitcoin. We're going to have an all-time high for Bitcoin. You know what that means. You know what that means. Play the music. It didn't work last time. I think it's going to work this time. Let's go.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up.
You got to trump it up.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Oh my God. All-time high. We are in price exploration. Give us an 85. 85Ks in the chat. Chat. Drop 85Ks. 85K in the chat. 85K in the chat.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up.
Who just sold? Big James, was that you? Edgar, was that you? Brandon, was that you right there? Someone just dumped. Well, we're coming back. I mean, we're talking about the largest market cap cryptocurrency. I think it's the 10th largest asset in the world. So we're seeing big money flood in. Anytime that Bitcoin moves like this, guys, look at the volume on the day. The volume on the day, $92 billion has been dumped into Bitcoin today. $1.68 trillion market cap, which is like the whole bear market. We were right around a $1.68 trillion market cap. Songs are cold, boys. Songs are cold. Pump It Up's cold. I need another song. We want to see a market cap of 15 trillion. Yeah. I don't know. It's hard for me. Like, I like to give price predictions. What's up, Ultra Journey? I like to give price predictions on tokens because I've been studying it. But for the global cryptocurrency market cap, it's really hard to say because, yeah, it's really hard for me to say that. I mean, 3 trillion, was that 3 trillion was their all-time high last cycle? 8 trillion is like a guess. But for me, it's like I'm not confident. I'm more confident giving my thoughts on these tokens. But anyways, Bitcoin will get there when it gets there. I think that we will probably see I'm not going to be surprised if we see $100,000 Bitcoin this month. I said it. I mean, I'm not going to be surprised if we see 100K Bitcoin. At the rate that we're moving at, I wouldn't be surprised if we see $100,000 Bitcoin this month, really. I mean, look at us. on the week. We were at a $68,000 a week ago, right before the election. We're up almost $20,000, $18,000 in the price of Bitcoin in a week. In a month, the low for the month was $63,000. So we're up on the month. And October was slow, but I kept saying, in all my videos and all my live streams saying, hey, October is not shaking out to be what it's supposed to be as of now, but October will be a great month to invest in cryptocurrency. Let's take a look here at our retweets. Are we retweeting? Who's all retweeting us? I'm going to retweet it, guys. If you have not yet, make sure to go retweet this space. We only have 13 retweets. That's abysmal. That is abysmal. All right, retweet this, guys, if you haven't yet. We got to get 69 retweets till we're not stopping the stream. Go retweet if you haven't yet, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the Jake Gagan Show. No Rodney today. Rodney is not here. He missed out. If you haven't yet, guys, smash the like button. Make sure to retweet that, guys. And let's actually take a look at the meme coins now, because meme coins are ripping. Dogecoin leading the charge, 46 billion on the market cap. Wild. I mean, over halfway to where it was at last cycle. Shiba Inu, 16 billion. Pepe, 5.2 billion. Dog with Fat has reclaimed a 3 billion on the market cap. Bonk up to a 2 billion on the market cap. Floki's pumping 1.7 billion. Popcat, 1.5 billion. Bread on Base, 1.1 billion. The first Nero on Ethereum is at $1 billion market cap. Mew is almost at $1 billion market cap. Goat, 827 million. Mog coin is pumping. You guys remember recently Mog went down to like a 620 million on the market cap. I did put in money into Mog. Mog actually not really performing as well as some of these other tokens. Not really sure why. I'm very, very bullish on Mog. Everything's ripping. I mean, everything's hitting all-time highs. Punky, 288 million. It was at a $230 million market cap for the longest time. I do believe that Punky will be $1 billion token. Giga Chat up to a 611 million. SPX at 761 million. Turbo's ripping. Peanut the Squirrel, a new one. Let's talk about Peanut right now. So, guys, this is a token that launched on October 31st, and it is now at a $400 million market cap. This literally happened overnight. It went to 100 million yesterday. Now it's at a $400 million market cap, which is wild. Peanut the Squirrel, as you guys know, this is why I love the crypto space. The American government, I don't know the story. I was in Japan. I wasn't really following it too closely, but there was a famous squirrel called Peanut. He was all over TikTok, all over social media. The government, for some reason, decided to come in, raid the house, arrest the people, or put them in handcuffs. While they went in, they got a squirrel and another animal. Was it a raccoon? A raccoon. First off, why the fuck do you have a squirrel and a raccoon? Who cares? It's America. You can do whatever you want. I think the people live in Texas anyways. They euthanized the squirrel. It was like the cutest little squirrel. They euthanized the poor squirrel. Joe Rogan, I heard this, and Elon Musk, they were talking about Peanut the Squirrel. And then a meme coin launched, and this thing absolutely ripped. Now, this is something that's pretty funny. Donald Trump becomes, this is amazing. Donald Trump becomes the largest holder of Peanut after receiving 1.7% of its supply, with price surging 300% after Binance listing announcement. So it was announced on Binance they would be listing Peanut. You can see here that Donald Trump owns $6.55 million of Peanut, which is, I mean, that's just meme coins. You love it. And the Peanut Twitter account doing a great job, getting listed on every single exchange. KuCoin listing, Bybit listing, Binance listing, Crypto.com listing. It just keeps going on and on. Binance listing Act as well. Interesting stuff here from Binance. I've said it once. I've said it again. Binance is a very, I don't want to say a corrupt exchange. I don't know where my tweet is about Binance, but Binance, look, they understand their power, especially with Trump coming back into office. I think they fear the U.S. government a little bit less. They got fined for $4 billion. CZ Binance went to prison for 4 months. He took the sacrifice. He took the bullet. And yeah, I mean, there was a guy that literally tweeted out like a couple hours before the Binance listing saying, hey, some of my insiders are telling me that Peanut's going to get a tier 1 listing. This could be huge. Gets a Binance listing. So, everyone always hates on influencers for being a cabal, which I don't think that there is a cabal. The only cabal in cryptocurrency is Binance and those insiders. Allegedly. I can't say for certain, but yeah. Yep. We'll pull it up here. But yeah, I said Binance listing managers and insiders should be investigated corrupt, which, hey, more power to them. But look, the same way that a lot of people are happy that Trump won office, a lot of these listing managers are very, very happy that Trump won. because I don't want to say it's going to go back to the Wild Wild West, but it's a little bit more free. They already got fined $4 billion by Gary Gensler. Now they're kind of running free, but yeah, they're listing $10 million market cap shit coins. What are the odds that the listing managers and people got involved early? Allegedly, I don't know. But it's just the name of the game. It happens with a lot of these exchanges. The only ones it doesn't happen with is Coinbase. It doesn't happen with crypto.com. And it probably happens with the rest of them. So yeah, isn't that illegal? Absolutely. Will they get in trouble with it? Can people prove it? Probably not. They probably use Signal and say, hey, we're about to list this token right here. Check it out, Peanut, and whatever. ACT. We're going to list ACT, $10 million. We're going to list Nero, the first Nero on Ethereum, $10 million market cap, $1 million in volume. Although there's another Nero that's at $150 million. We're going to list this one. Goes to $1 billion market cap. So that's probably why Tron's not pumping. Justin's son and his cabal are probably pumping these meme coins. More power to them. I'm not hating. I'm just reporting the news, ladies and gentlemen. But let's take a look here at the Electoral College, because this was a clear sweep for Donald Trump, guys. 226 to 312 was the final total. And, these were the three key main states, or what they call the blue wall up in the Northeast: Pennsylvania, Michigan, and also Wisconsin. And honestly, very, very close. I mean, look at this. So Donald Trump won this by 300,000 votes. Look at this, 49.7 to 48%. Michigan, he won 49.7 to 48.3%. And then he actually he won pretty clearly here in Pennsylvania. And Pennsylvania was the state to win. They were saying that whoever won Pennsylvania was probably going to win, but now it looks like Kamala probably needed to win a lot more. Trump flipped Georgia. Trump won North Carolina. Trump won Arizona. And Trump also won Nevada. And when you take a look here at this map, guys, it's like majority of the country voted for Donald Trump. The Electoral College, I don't understand it enough to give my honest thoughts on what's going on with the Electoral College. But when you look at this map, it's like, who do you think the people wanted to win? They wanted Donald Trump. And something that's the most interesting is California. 40% of people voted for Donald Trump. 40%. So everything that's connecting to these states out here in the middle of California, up north, and also the small little bubble right here, which is the great county of Orange County, California, which is actually where I lived. I love Orange County. Great place. Very conservative. When you go out and boast, there's Trump flags everywhere. It doesn't feel like California. And Trump won. And Trump, I really do believe, is going to make cryptocurrency great again here in America. I mean, he literally went from being a prisoner in Fulton County Jail to working at McDonald's to driving a garbage truck to resigning from all of these and becoming the president of the United States. I mean, he just ran an incredible campaign. All credit to Donald Trump. Throw the Zen away. And guys, it's the bull run. When I got back from Japan, I was like, I'm going to quit Zens. But now I'm kind of on the schedule of take one out, put one in. Brendan, put a Zen in with me. Put a Zen in with your brother. If you guys are Zenning, put one in. Oh, I said Brendan. Brendan's my brother. Brandon, coach is here. Coach, do we have a coach camera? Or we got rid of it.
No, I just readjusted.
Coach readjusted it, guys. Let us know what you think of the set. We added some depth to the set. We got some real depth. But yeah, when I came back from Japan, I was like, I'm going to quit Zens. I did 16 hours, which is good. I had a fat headache. I was like, why would I do that to myself? Why would I put myself through that mental torture in the middle of a bull run? I'll quit these when Bitcoin hits 150K. That's my promise to you guys. Once Bitcoin hits 150K, I'm going to take a nice vacation to Hawaii. I'm not going to have any Zenichinos, and I'm just going to chill. I'll do 3 days of a headache. Bitcoin's at 150K, and then we'll come back. But now it's time to fucking work. It's time to grind. I made like 4 videos today. I'm jet lagged as fuck. I got up at 3 a.m., excuse me. Ice bath before 6 a.m. The sun wasn't even up. That's how crazy I am. That's how dedicated I am. Motivation on. I was ready to get to work. The live stream is back. The boys are back, and we're doing very, very good. In other news, guys, I do want to let you guys know, I'll quit Zen when we hit 150K. I will be going to New York, so no live stream on Friday. Let's see, what is it? I'm going to be going to New York. Pull us up, coach. We will be going to New York. UFC 309, Jones versus Miocic will be live. I'll be going to New York on Friday because my buddy, Eric Anders, is fighting, and I'm actually going to be cornering him in the fight. He asked me to corner him in the fight, so I'll be walking out with him for the UFC fight. So if you guys watch UFC, make sure to tune in. I'm going to be in the corner, which is pretty fucking epic. I'm going to walk out to Madison Square Garden. Trump will be there. He probably will be in the back at that time. I got to meet Trump. I got to meet Trump and say hello to Trump. Great guy. But I will be cornering Eric Anderson. No live stream on Friday. Besides that, the boys are here every single day for the rest of your life. Another news here. FTX sues Binance and ex-CEO Qiangpeng Zhao seeking $1.8 billion. The sad part about this is that they're probably going to settle. They'll probably get some money out of this. But first off, guys, let me know when you guys started investing in cryptocurrency. How long have you been here? Have you been here since 2022? Have you been here since 2021, 2020 before? Are you new in 2024? Are you new in 2023? Let me know in the comments. I want to see exactly when you guys started investing. But CZ Binance was the puzzle piece that crashed FTX. I mean, he put out a tweet saying, hey, we're going to sell $500 million worth of our FTT tokens, or they can buy it back. Caroline Ellison came out and said, we'll buy it back for X price. It caused people to look into FTX, their balance sheets. They saw that it was a big Ponzi scheme, and it started to crash the market. So Bud's been here. Arad's been here. Mr. Tanker been here. Ricardo's new. So that's what happened back in 2022. CZ Binance made a tweet saying, hey, we're going to sell all of our FTX or FTT, $500 million worth. It caused FTX to collapse. And that is why I'm guessing FTX is suing CZ Binance. I love CZ Binance. Binance itself, I'm not the biggest fan. I love CZ Binance though. So a lot of you guys saw this story. But they're suing FTX. FTX is suing Binance, which should be interesting. I don't know. These lawyers, man. I told you guys I got caught up in the Celsius fiasco, where Celsius was an exchange where they lent you money, right? You kept your money on Celsius and they paid you interest. So there was a time where I had all of my cryptocurrency, like 98% of my cryptocurrency on Celsius. I was still working my job. I was a account executive, a sales account executive in San Francisco. I was making like $4,000 to $5,000 a month, which is good money, right? I mean, it was good money. It's $100,000 a year after taxes in San Francisco. Don't get me into that bullshit. But my Celsius, the interest I was earning just to hold my cryptocurrency on Celsius was like $8,000 a month. And I was just sitting there one day and I was like, wait, how does that make sense? I've worked my whole life to get this sales job. I'm selling like hundreds of thousands of dollars of software a month. I'm making $4,000 to $5,000 a month. But just to hold my cryptocurrency on the site, I'm making $8,000. And then we saw Terra Luna go down. And once Terra Luna, the number 10 cryptocurrency, most of you guys were here for that. It was like the number 10th ranked cryptocurrency in the world. It was a $40 billion market cap. It went to zero overnight. It was insane, maybe 2 days. Once I saw Terra Luna go down, I go, oh, well, Celsius could probably go down as well. Pulled all my money off, right? No inside information. I had no idea what was going on behind the scenes at Celsius. Pull all my money off of Celsius. And 30 days later or 40 days later, whatever it was, Celsius decides to lock their accounts. It goes under. And I was like, oh my God, dude, it was a God signal. I pulled my money off of Celsius. I'm in the clear. Fast forward 2 years later, the lawyers at Celsius sent me a notice saying, hey, you pulled your money off of Celsius within 90 days of us going bankrupt. Therefore, you are liable. Instead of us asking for 100% of your funds back, we're only going to ask for 13.5% or whatever back. So I had to pay Celsius because I was smart and took my money off. I consulted my older brother. He's a lawyer. He said, Jake, you should probably pay them because they will get their money. You know, that's just how bankruptcy law works. And I ended up writing them a check. But then I saw a lot of people that ignored that notice from Celsius and they had to pay 100% of their funds back. And they probably will have to go to court and pay that back. Not very good. Shout out to 𝗪𝗧𝗪. 𝗪𝗧𝗪's in here strong. What's the market cap of 𝗪𝗧𝗪, guys? You guys are in here. Absolutely rating. Shout out to 𝗪𝗧𝗪. What's the market cap right now? What is the market cap of 𝗪𝗧𝗪? You guys are in here. Strong rating. Where can I buy the dark MAGA hat? You can get it on Trump's website. I don't know. DonaldTrump.com. Just type in Trump MAGA hat. I got this one. I got a red one. 22 mil? Okay. 22 mil for 𝗪𝗧𝗪. That's the Russian token, I believe. The Russian token. They're in here strong. They're always rating. Dark MAGA hat's where it's at. You got to get the dark MAGA hat. It is where it's at. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Did we hit it? 84.5. Down a little bit again. But not down a little bit. I mean, we are up, 6% on the day. We're up 24% on the week. We're up 33% on the month. We're up 127% on the year. Remember all those people? I mean, really, there were so many people. There were so many people in my life when Bitcoin was at $16,000, $15,000. I was telling them, buy as much Bitcoin as you can. ETH was at $1,100. I was saying, buy as much ETH as you can. I was telling all my friends, all my family, not many of them bought. Some listen. Not many bought, some listen. But now that Bitcoin's hitting all-time highs of $85,000, ETH is back up to $3,200, Solana back at $220. All of my friends and family are coming back saying, Jake, what should I buy? What are good tokens? Now, they're not late. They're not too late to the party, right? Crypto's still going to pump. But that's just funny psychology, is that you don't want to buy when cryptocurrency is down and no one's talking about it. And you do want to buy when the hopium, the FOMO is here. Crypto's pumping and you want to buy cryptocurrency. So that is what that is what it is. But yeah, I was telling smart people, buy cryptocurrency, buy as much crypto as you can. It's $1,100 per ETH. We're going to see a $5,000-$6,000 ETH next cycle. They could have 600 extra money. And I don't know how many people chose to do so. This is a historic moment from 𝗪𝗧. Best time to buy. People in the 𝗪𝗧 community are strong. Shout out to 𝗪𝗧. Let's see what other news that we have here today in the cryptocurrency space. Donald Trump owning a ton of peanut. I think that's hilarious. Okay. Ponky, keep it at 300. You can pull up my screen. Let's just scroll through the timelines. Keep it 300 says Ponky. This is Ponky. Nero on Ethereum. New week, new moves. If you guys haven't seen, I posted a vlog here for Nero. We're almost at $150,000 total. Let's take a quick look. 150,000 views. Let me share my screen. We'll put some sound to this. It was actually a very, very good vlog. Great to meet Nero. And let's see. I want to fast forward to when we actually meet Nero. The real feeling. Ready to go meet her?
This is surreal, man. We got to go see Nero.
Let's go right now. Hi, Nero. Hi, Nero. The best dog in the world. Come say hi, Doge. Come sit right there. Nero, you're making a lot of people a lot of money right now. Good girl. She's a star, you know? Have you seen? She's a star on the internet. She's famous. Do you have anything to say to the camera? Roof? Mark?
Jake, can you believe we came all the way to Japan just to get a chance to meet Nero? And we actually did it.
I can't believe it. Because honestly, I was like, I don't know if we're actually going to meet her. And she's sitting there. First off, very calm dog. 𝗪𝗧𝗛's mom's here. What a great event. Dogecoin Day. This is like surreal being here. Bad luck Brian's over there. We got to talk to the guy in a second. Yeah, so cool to officially meet Nero. And I guess we have to give a shout out to Nero on Ethereum. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this. We got to meet Nero, which is incredible. And Nero on Ethereum, really the best narrative in 2024. I think now that, 𝗪𝗪𝗧 has passed away, sadly, I think we've started to see the crypto space rally around Nero.
Agreed. I think it's going to be one of the strongest narratives coming into the bull run in 2025. So I'm just excited to be here and actually get to meet Nero. Isn't that crazy?
It's a blessing to be here. Once again, shout out to Nero on Ethereum. We're flying the boys out to Japan.
Pet Nero.
We met Nero. I'm not washing this hand. I'm not washing. So we met Nero. Shout out to Peace. I thought it was a good vlog. We met Nero on Ethereum, and good dog, really, really good dog. And she was making a lot of people a lot of money. Shout out to Own the Doge for putting on a good event. Although the owners of Own the Doge were strange, very, very, very strange with me and Slum Doge Millionaire. Like, we flew all the way out to Japan to highlight their event and give good press to their event. And we met Nero, and then there was a moment where at Suka, 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗛's mom was there, and we were going to go just say hello. Not even film. We didn't care about talking to her about anything. We weren't going to try anything and have her talk about Nero. And one of the owners of Own the Doge went up to her security guard and was like, hey, those two guys right there, don't let her talk to them. And like took her away. It was very, very strange. But besides that, Own the Doge put on a good event. Whoever that guy was, he probably voted for Kamala, honestly. He's probably a Kamala supporter. And nope, still to this day, I haven't washed my hands. Just kidding. I'm kind of a germ freak. I did wash my hands, but yeah, Nero is actually older than I thought. I thought she was like a young, pep in her step puppy. She's over there chilling in a cart, just making people millions of dollars. She is making people millions of dollars. What happened to Bitcoin? I don't know, man. Scam. I guess you can call it a scam. I think he has it tattooed on his body, though. So I don't really know what happened with Bitcoin, but it's not looking good. But yeah, that's the full vlog, guys, if you haven't seen it yet. And there's another good part I want to show you. So we were doing some samurai training. Samurai Jake is back, baby. Wi-Fi, 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 Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. Come on. Let's try that again. Come on. Here, surreal feeling.
Original, like it's
crowd fam.
So this is me versus Slumdoge. We had a battle royale, and look at this. I mean, who do you think is going to win this, guys? Me or Slum? Come on, be honest.
Fight.
Jump. Wasted. Got his ad, boy. Yeah, shout out to Dom, our editor. Absolutely crushed this vlog, crushed this video. But yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, go watch the vlog. It is now live. I'm gonna give another retweet here. Really, really good vlog. We took a lot of time, put a lot of energy into it, and I think it turned out pretty good. I'm really happy with it. So shout out to Nero on Ethereum for flying us out there twice. I'm jet lagged as fuck, but I would do it again. I would do it again if I had to. It was a really, really good time. And Japan's a cool place. Very, very cool place. No new room massages this time. No new room massages this time. I was a good boy. No new room massages. I had to try it once, you know. It's like the kid in the candy store. It's not legal here in America. I would take the two of you on. I don't know, man. The samurai shit's wild. I'm actually very fascinated by the samurais and like what they did, the battles that they had. They were pretty gruesome. But they took so much passion to that, you know, the emperors, the shoguns, the samurais. I went to Kyoto this time. I didn't go for just 3 days. I went to Kyoto and went to the samurai museums and the houses of the emperors. It's very, very fascinating. Jiu-jitsu? Really? No way. I thought it came from Brazil. Tudo bem, Brazil. Shout out to 𝗪𝗧𝗛. You guys are in here very, very strong. Let's take a quick look at the cryptocurrency charts. It doesn't look like we're going to get to 85,000. I might have been the top signal. 84.269. Let me share my screen again. 84.269. We were about to be a top signal. And let's see here. So let's talk about an exit strategy for cryptocurrency this year. Bitcoin just hit an all-time high, close to $84,900, above $84,900. And a lot of people are asking what the exit strategy is. For me, I can tell you what it is. Look, I'm planning on holding until about April of 2025, and that's when I'll slowly scale out of the markets. I do believe that the all-time high will come in October of 2025, but then again, you're just relying on faith. You don't know. That's usually what happens in a 4-year cycle, but it could be earlier. It could be later. I think it's always good to scale out and something to expect. Just like we saw in 2021, just like we saw in 2017. Anytime you have these massive price increases, kind of like what we're seeing, right? Bitcoin from $62,000 to $84,000 in a month, you can expect some sort of pullback. And then you're going to have a higher low, right? You're going to have a bar set for cryptocurrency, probably around that 70K range, which was still an all-time high about a month ago. And then it will take it on, then it will go on its next leg up. So for me, at the end of the day, it's all about dollar cost averaging into the markets, taking profits when the crypto markets are absolutely ripping. And when I say taking profits, I mean small profits, right? Pay your rent, pay your car payment, pay yourself, go on a nice dinner, take a vacation. And then when the markets do correct, which the markets will correct tremendously, like I really do believe so, putting more money into the markets and then holding until 2025. It's very, very simple game, guys, when you think about it. I've been saying it for a long, long time. Buy the dips and hold until 2025. It's simple. The bull run is here, and it's going to be the bull run of a lifetime. With that being said, the 𝗪𝗧𝗛 army is still here. Chat, what are we feeling today, chat? Crypto ripping $84,250 Bitcoin. We might hit 84.5. We might hit 85. ETH above $3,300. I still do think that ETH is undervalued. We do have some interesting shakeups here for the altcoins. But when I call Binance, corrupt, I mean, look, I'm happy for Peanut. I'm happy for the other meme coin that listed at a $10 million market cap. I am. Trust me. I'm happy for all those people that got in. But there's so many other good tokens like Mudeng that they could have listed, like Apu that they could have listed, like SPX that they could have listed. They did list Turbo. I don't know if they listed GigaChad yet. like Punky they could have listed. Like it's very interesting, like Mogcoin. It's very interesting that Binance's strategy now is listing $10 million market cap meme coins that no one's talking about. That wasn't the strategy a little bit ago. Last cycle they were listing legit meme coins with strong communities, and now they're going just the total opposite direction and just listing whatever they want to list. It's very, very interesting, guys. What's happening with Binance? What's your guys' take? Let me know in the chat. What is your guys' take on what's taking place with Binance and their listing? Let me know in the chat, guys. I'm actually curious to see. This is a good question here from Cooler J. He says, do you think that this is the last bull run? Now, if you asked me 2 months ago if I think it's the last bull run, I probably would have said yes, in some sense, the last meme coin super cycle. And that's because of the overregulation that we saw, the institutions that we're getting in. I would have said that it's going to be a lot like the stock market moving forward, where not every day people like you and I can make hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars buying imaginary coins on the internet. But now that Donald Trump is in office, I don't believe that this is the last bull run. And I'll tell you 2 reasons why. Number one, he's going to bring Bitcoin mining to America, and he's going to incentivize people to mine Bitcoin and create here and develop here in America. And he truly wants to make America the capital of cryptocurrency in the entire world. He said at the Bitcoin conference, if we don't do it, someone else is going to do it, like China or Russia. So I would imagine massive tax cuts and massive incentives for people to come and build here in America. So with all that being said, no, I don't believe this is the last bull run in history. And I think that if you're buying cryptocurrency today, it's kind of like buying stocks back in 1920 or whenever the stock market first went alive. You're going to be looked at as a genius in about 100 years' time. And I think that this is a great opportunity for everyone to create generational wealth. Boom. That's how it's done. How's everybody feeling? What was people saying about Binance? Binance. Did you guys know there's an XTV app? I had no idea. Coach, you know that? There's an XTV app on your smart TV, so you can watch this shit. I've literally been like airplaying podcasts and stuff on my TV. There's literally an app for that. I think so, guys. If you don't watch this on the TV, I don't know what you're doing. How are you guys watching this right now? Are you guys watching this on your smartphone, on your desktop? And if you didn't know, we are on Apple Podcasts. So if you do miss our show, you can still watch it later on Apple Podcasts. You can watch it later on X, but also on Apple Podcasts. Me and Rodney will be live every day this week except Friday, because I'm going to be flying to New York City for the UFC fight. Make sure to watch that, guys. And ask more questions like this. Cooler J, if you have any other questions, I like these, guys. I like these questions that you guys have. Let me know if you guys have any other questions that I can answer. This was the Pump It Up stream, the all-time high. I can't believe that we're at an $84,000 Bitcoin. This is wild. $84,000 Bitcoin today. Cryptocurrency is up 7% of the day. This is insane. We're almost back at a $3 trillion market cap. How's S. Trump doing? S. Trump, $6 million market cap. I think I remember this from a while ago. It's pumping. How are the political finance tokens doing? Yeah, those were ones that I found early. I was like one of the first people on crypto Twitter to find Trump. I found Trump, the MAGA meme coin, at a $10 million market cap. I made my first video. It's all out there. And it ran to 850 million, quick 85x for the people. And I found a lot of MAGA. I found a lot of other good ones early, but I definitely scaled out of those very quickly. Not because I don't like Trump. I love Trump, obviously. Look at the hat. But because it just, the political finance, the sector just, it had a cap. It had its election day, 11/5. And what we saw was that kind of held true, like after November 5th, it kind of scaled out. So when you're in New York City, a fun spot to visit is Lawn Club, New York City. Peace, DM me that. And also DM me all your other recommendations. I need some nice date spots, fun date spots, nice bars in New York City. But yeah, the political finance sector was hot. It was hot while it was hot. And then it kind of was not. And that's just the name of the game in the cryptocurrency space, Right now we're seeing squirrels and fucking raccoons and all these weird tokens launching. They're hot right now. Will they be hot forever? I don't know. I feel sneeze coming. I feel a sneeze coming. I'm not doing it to be on the screen while you're on the stream. I understand you are someone who loves memes. I do love memes. So I'd like to introduce memes led by the Chinese community. I also want to know why most successful memes are Western. Are they Western? Are they Western? Pepe the Frog. Is that a Western meme? Pepe, P-E-I is a Chinese meme. I think that good memes are good memes. You know, you could have a samurai meme. You could have whatever. Just has to get hot. You didn't even introduce it. What about Nero? We love Nero. I love both Neros. I do like Nero on Ethereum, though. Motherfucker took off without me. Who did? Bitcoin or Rodney or New York? Jayhawk gonna bring that slow ass car out here. I'm gonna dust that car out, boy. Jake, what's a good coin to buy today? I can't tell you what to buy. And honestly, I don't know if there's like really any good coins to buy today, to be completely honest. I think that we will have a correction. No, I'm not bearish. I'm probably the most bullish person on crypto Twitter. But anytime that Bitcoin goes from 62K to 84K, you can expect it to come back down in the 70 range. It's just what happens. And then it will go back up to 90. And then, it's just kind of the name of the game. So I'm not buying any cryptocurrency today. I don't really think it's a good day to buy crypto, to be completely honest. I don't think everything's pumping. Everything's at all-time highs, Today's the day that the normies buy. And today's a day that we've been in since 2022 and we take profits. It's just kind of the name of the game. Bao is a good Chinese meme. So that's just my thoughts, right? What's up, Crypto Pimp? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, today's a good day to celebrate cryptocurrency and to take profits if you need to take profits. I'm not taking any profits, by the way. I'm holding my cryptocurrency. But I mean, we just hit an all-time high of close to $85,000 per Bitcoin, I'm not buying. Today's not a day that I'm buying anything, nothing. So that's my strategy. Everybody's different. Today's a day that like retail investors are buying. I've had so many friends say, it's so wild. It's so wild. I had so many friends say like, I just bought Dogecoin. I just bought Solana. Like this is when like normies buy. This is a normie pump and a retail investor pump. And everybody that's been in, I mean, we've been in this shit, right? Unless there's some new people here, but Crypto Journey's on a road trip. He'll be back tomorrow in the stream. That's just my thoughts. Like I've literally been streaming every day since 2020. So I went from 2020 to all-time highs down to a $16,000 Bitcoin, a $8 Solana, a $950 ETH. That's when I was buying, And you've seen on the show, I've told you guys when I've been buying. I said, hey, Mod Coin's at $550 million market cap. I'm buying. Punky's at $230 million market cap. I'm buying. And today, unfortunately, I'm not buying. I'm just appreciating the pumps. It seems that the founders of Binance and his wife are Chinese, but they are more willing to list memes that are widely discussed in the Western world. I'm very puzzled by this. In fact, in terms of the number of members and community spirit, we are not so bad. We're just not recognized. Yeah, Binance is a different story. I don't think what they're doing is like too ethical at all. I mean, a peanut is like universal, right? I mean, don't call a squirrel American. Or maybe they are. Maybe squirrels are only in America. It happened in America. Yeah, but I mean, look, Shiba Inu is a dog from Japan. Or excuse me, Dogecoin is a dog from Japan. Shiba Inu is a dog from Asia. Like the number 1 and 2 memes in the world are from Asia. So I think it's just whatever's hot at the end of the day. Whatever's hot at the end of the day is going to pump. So, but yeah, I don't think that Binance cares if it's Chinese or Western. They're listing what's hot. LOL, buy a fast car with them profits. Let me show you something. I need a G-Wagon. I need a G-Wagon, Jayhawk. I need to write it off for taxes and shit, Doge on Solana, meme coin rugged, main crypto pumping. Yeah, that's kind of the name of the game. I've always said, like, buy the first movers. I've seen countless Dogecoins on Solana and on ETH. It's like just buy the movers. I mean, when Dogecoin was at a $10 billion market cap, we were saying buy as much Doge as possible. Now it's up 40%, 400% to a $40+ billion market cap, maybe even a $50 billion market cap. What's Doge at? Let's pull up our screen. Doge is at a $46 billion market cap. So once again, I said Doge will be the first meme coin to a $100 billion market cap. I think that SHIB will be the second. I think that Pepe is going to reach a $70 billion market cap. All my predictions are coming true. Dollars in here, dollar to a dollar. Shout out to Dollar Fam. Guys, we have almost 4,000 people that are watching this stream right now. What a good stream. First stream back from Japan. And it's good to be with each and every one of you guys here. Some housekeeping. We will be live every single day this week except Friday before I go to New York City. And Bitcoin. $85,000. This will be a memorable stream. It will go down in history. We'll watch these streams probably in 10 years when Bitcoin's at 8.5 million and be like, why didn't I buy more? But I'm personally not buying today. Like I said, it's all-time high day. It's time to celebrate, guys, to go out, touch grass, touch some ass, and enjoy everything that is coming. We just hit the hour mark. We're almost at 4,000 people. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Melstro Army. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. We will be live tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Drop some W's in the chat if you are bullish on cryptocurrency. Drop some W's in the chat if you are bullish on meme coins. Drop some W's in the chat if you are bullish on Bitcoin to 85K. We appreciate you guys for tuning in, and we will see you all tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace.